Hello everybody, welcome back to Boomtown Africa, our traffic fix scenario by Teddy Radko, and I've been going through all the comments from episode 1, because you haven't seen episode 2 yet. I have, because I recorded it, obviously, I know what I'm doing, and some excellent suggestions, and you know what, it's pretty funny, once I turn off mods, I'm not going to say you do this as well, it's almost like everything just goes out the window. It's like, I've got no mods, I can't do any of the normal things that I could do, and you called me out on it, which is fine. You know, I need you to do things like that and to poke me because, yeah. For instance, let's take a really busy roundabout. This one here, super busy. I haven't put a bypass on this one. Lots of people saying, why didn't I just put the highway over the top and then have little roads coming down to attach to the roundabout so that highway, the motorway can keep running. And do you know what? I thought that, I don't know why I didn't think that, but that is a fantastic idea. We've sort of done, and we've got some janky sort of little things we popped in here and there. We did put some bypasses somewhere. One of these highways has got bypasses on. I can't even find it now. Here we go, look, underground. And that one goes okay. But doing something like that, I think, is really going to help. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause the game while I do it so all the traffic doesn't despawn. We're at 75%. Let's just have a look at, pause the game while we look at the milestones. So we're not quite halfway through our time yet. We're getting there. The population we've got to still grow and the traffic we've got to fix. I think this is the one we're going to nail today. And then all we've got to do is build some new areas like we started all the way over here. We fill this in. I reckon we can do it. And the traffic in this area is okay. I mean, it's literally just butting straight into the highway and it's all right. But I think we can solve this issue. So let's pick a busy roundabout that's got some space, and that's the other thing. This one here, lots of backing up, lots of hawky-balkiness. Let's pause. Let's change this and do what was suggested, and I'm pretty sure it is going to be an excellent idea. That is probably going to get squished, but we'll see what happens. Let's delete all of this underground. Darn it, I do not have the picker mod. After just talking about not having mods, I don't have mods. So I want 4-lane highway with sound barriers, and we're going to just try and sort of go up and over without making it too complicated. And then back down again like this, and we're going to just try and sort of join that. Yeah, if I turn off all the snapping into there. That is not the one I want, is it? That is not the one I want. It's this one. Doink, all the way over here. Boink, 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 boink. So we'll go with that. I feel like that is probably going to have to go back a tiny bit. There we go. That's. I just can't leave it like that. Let's straighten that up a bit. You see, it's things like that I would have gone, grab the mods, straighten it out. But we can't. There we go, like that. So that's probably a bridge that's far too high. And yeah, hang on 1 second. Let me just sort this out. I've lowered the bridge down and it's just given us a little bit more space. Although over here, I'm not entirely sure. I'm going to get this road out. Oh, hang on. I just did without destroying anything. I was going to say I'll get it there and then round to there. That's a little bit weird. I'm going to try and get this one in here as well. There we go. There we go. So it's not quite looking as nice as that side, but we've said before we're not going to destroy the traffic at all. The other thing is the lane mathematics here. Is there a two-way highway that's got more than 4 lanes? I don't think there is, which is a little bit annoying because if I'd left these separate, that would have stopped all this sort of hawky-balky lane switching and things that will go on like that. But let's just speed this up. Everyone's going to go a bit weird. They've all turned around and gone the other way. So I've just got this set up right. That's going up, that's going down. That's good. Yeah, so we're going to get this going on, which is a tiny bit frustrating. But what I don't want to do is go through and rebuild it all. So I think doing something like that, even with the odd car doing a bit of a turnaround, I think is definitely going to be a huge fix. So I'm going to go through and do that with these roundabouts. I'm going to remember to put in the crossings again. I will probably just do that off camera because that might just take me a few minutes and I'll be back and show you what this one looks like when it's done. Oh man, this is like that one bit where we had that problem before. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get this to connect. It's just not going to give me enough space to get in and out of here. I'll tell you what, if I maybe did a little bit something different here, we might... Come on. Stop. Yeah, if we go like that, and then it's space ready occupied. Oh man, this is going to be fun. Okay, so we can get it connected. Now it's just a case of getting this over the top. Oh, mods. Oh. Okay, so that can get to there. And then if we delete that, am I going to regret that? Oh, it goes in. It goes in. Excellent. So that's out, in, out, in. Okay, let's just watch this one here. Should now flow a lot better, because once all of this traffic isn't going through all of this, it should be a lot better. I'm just a little bit annoyed that there isn't a slightly larger version of this so we can get some lane mathematics going. I mean, we could. I've just had a thought, actually. It would literally be a normal road over the top, wouldn't it? A normal one of these. Yeah, a two-way highway would be a step down, wouldn't it? So if we did that, then we get our lane arrows, and then we get everything else that we need. Why did I not think of that before? How close can I get? Can I get into that? Yes. We still get the stupid turning thing here and there, but we get dedicated arrows for going off. So actually, I'm not entirely sure whether that helps or not. Let's just let that run for a minute. We can change the other one. Where was the other one? Boom, 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 boom. This one here. Look, I went straight past it. I mean, that one is flowing okay. So to be honest, I'm going to change it anyway. Because I am. So at least we get dedicated lanes going off. Coming on, we're going to have to just sort of deal. Yeah, the only problem is when that's used for two different things going round. I think that is where this problem is. Yeah, okay. So we can do lane mathematics, but it does mess some things up. We do have an asymmetric one here, which we could just do for the end. But again, that doesn't give a dedicated lane going off. It just gives you the extra lanes going through. So now it's like, well, what's the point? We might as well leave the whole thing as a... Oh, I suppose if we do it like that, we get the dedicated lane going off here, which is the most we can hope for. Then it's down to the one lane, and then we get an extra lane here for on and round. I mean, that is probably the best we're going to get for dedicated lanes on this. Yeah, okay. Well, let's just do this one over here then, and then I'll go back and add in all my walking paths. I'm just going to do this one off camera. Okay, that one's done. I've tried to sort of make it look a little bit nicer, straighten that out there. I don't know whether doing the... I don't know why that came out of that view. I don't know whether doing this in the middle here is a good idea or not, whether it's going to help. But hopefully that means this traffic here will go down. And I did have to budge this school over a bit. There was just no way I was going to do it without doing that. We've got the fire department over here. Excellent. So then that traffic is then backing up a bit over here. And we again could do some lane mathematics here. Perhaps. Could we? Let's have a look. So if we go... I wish I could stop them swinging around. That would just be great, wouldn't it? And that one there. So that one we used to go that way. Hang on. Am I doing this right? That way. So we've got two coming down here. I couldn't see the arrow. That's what's confusing me. Then you get two going down into one. I mean, yeah, because that hasn't got one going off. my brain. So I can't do this one now. Look, it was that before, but it won't let me do it now. And they're going to go... That ain't right, is it? And it's these coming out of here instead of going that way. See, these shouldn't be going over. They should only go that way. Why don't they go down there? That to me just seems nonsensical. Nobody's dying of lack of electricity, are they? No, okay. What is the traffic at, by the way? 74%. So if I just took this one away here, that would probably solve... Oh, autosave. Have a quick sip of tea. Don't mind if I do. That would probably solve these problems along here. Oh, I'm choking. So we're still getting boneheads turning around to come down here. which I'm going to just see if I can put a road off up here and they'll use that instead. But I'm not holding out much hope, I'll be honest with you, because we've got... Oh! We've done it! Slope too steep. What? Seriously? Oh, man. It's like... it's like right there. It's like right there. It's like... How about if I do a little bit of this? So from there... Oh, I mean, that is like the tiniest... If I go a bit harder. The tiniest drop there. Let's see whether that makes the difference to there. If we go a little bit further back and then got some space. Yes, there we go. So now you can get off and go down there. You're spinning around because you're boneheads, and I just don't like you doing that. And then I'm just going to put the whole thing back to this because we've just seen it makes no blooming difference with whatever's going on. Oh, you let me upgrade that one now. Oh, that's very kind of you. Thank you. And I bet these are doing it the same as well. They want to cut across. I wish I'd left this highway as 2 separate roads. I really do. Because, yeah. This is just insane. It is absolutely insane. And I'm just thinking, what the heck am I doing? What am I doing? What I am going to do is upgrade this road here, which it looks like it's making me just draw straight in. I've selected that road and it wasn't showing me the thing. So it's not going to let me draw it in because there's so many other roads and things in here. So it's just going to have to be a little bit of something like that. There we go. You continue. That will probably work a little bit better. And in fact, I'm just going to upgrade that to there. That's as far as it will let me. That one's been upgraded. This here, I mean, it would be good if they just didn't stop there. What is going on? If I upgrade that so they can actually go. Oh, it's this little node here. That's what it is. It's these, like, small node things that cause problems. I'm going to delete, hang on, that and that and that. And I'm just going to literally draw this in. Stop from there to there. And then that road can just sort of come up there, but not connect. Just to get these guys off of this roundabout quicker, because that is just atrocious. Now, what's quite funny... There we go, look, this one's going nicely. Still a bit busy coming down here, but... I'm going to upgrade these as well. There we go. Destroying paths all over the place. Still haven't put my paths over. There we go. This one's getting there. It's just everybody's stopping here. So I'm going to put in... Oh, I was going to put in a traffic light. A nice, lovely timed traffic light. Can't do it. It's got to be one of those. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah, Teddy was saying that this was never designed to be this sort of thing. It was just what he put together to show off all this lovely African stuff. And then he thought, oh, let's make it into a scenario, you know. We're getting there. We're getting there. We just keep things going. As long as this goes down, which it looks like it is now, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. I keep telling myself we'll be fine. So really, it's trying to sort of solve this. And again, look, they're crossing over. It just, if you can't use the roads properly, you're not going to get the roads. I'm sorry. That's just nuts. There's a road here for going over. So please don't be boneheads. And I'm just wondering, like, places like this. I mean, is it bad to stop them turning up there? Probably not. And like this bit here, we need to just do this one now, don't we, as well? Let me just do this. And there we go. Already running much better. We'll speed that one up. Yeah, so that, apart from the people cutting across, that should be okay. This junction here, I really want to change where I've connected that, because having it right next to there. Do you know what? I'm looking forward to your comments from the last episode, because some of the things I've done here are a little bit... but I just sort of did them, you know. So if I, like, delete this, and then they can all go out a different way, we can upgrade one of these roads here to be 4-lane to come up over here. And then that will sort of make this a main way in and out. And then hopefully all of this will just keep moving, just keep moving. 77, we're going up, which is good. which is good. These people cutting across each other is bad. So it's basically... I wonder even whether having these on and off roads is just a good idea on these little extra bits I've put, because they can cut through other ways. Does that even cut through and connect to there? No, it doesn't, does it? Is that sort of like a bridge? It is. I'm just wondering whether we could... Oh, there's houses in the way. I could do it here. There. Just a little connection through there. So if they come off here, they can go through there and get to all of this. Yeah, maybe we'll just leave that running for a little bit and see how it goes. I'm constantly worried I'm going to run out of weeks, although we are sort of almost coming up to the halfway mark. So let's see how adding more people into here is going to go, because this is the very next thing, and then see whether that just totally tanks our traffic. How many people are using like the underground thing that we put in? Quite a few people are using that. So that's definitely helping bypass a lot of the traffic past our city, which is good. This one here, not working so well. We'll have a little fiddle with that as well. Okay, let's get some more people in over here. So I think what we're going to do over here is we're going to go for a slightly different. We had the wall-to-wall in this section. I think this time we're going to go for, if we jump into here, this one, the self-sufficient building. So... less electricity use, produces less garbage, less tax income, but let's be honest, our tax income is absolutely fine. So I'm just going to place some roads in this little quadrant here and see how that works out. Okay, there we go. So we've got some larger collector roads. In fact, I'm going to upgrade this one through here that's now become a collector. I've got water pipes under here. We are all ready to go. Let's just upgrade those, trying to sort of foresee traffic as we go along. Probably don't need that one there, but we will. This one through here. This will end up being traffic lights, I'm sure, possibly. And then making as much use of the space that we can everywhere else. Let me just sprinkle through here some services like we've got over on that side. Right, spent a lot of money. I've got pretty much everything and the schools and everything we need in here. So I am just going to zone... I'm probably just going to pause a sec, because what I'm going to do is zone all of that like this. And then I'm just going to remove some to put in some high density commercial. So hopefully this won't cause too much of an issue having it along here. I'm not going to start right from the main road. We'll do the same down there and just start a little bit further back. And then, oh, we need to upgrade that bit of road there. And I might just do all of this section down here as well. Like so. Power should jump across any moment. And then we're going to upgrade that. So we've got all the roads. So let's just speed this up. Oh, forgot to put the thing on. So we want self-sufficient buildings. We don't even have a zone. It's like I've never played this game before. Let's just pop in, yoink, a zone in there. All the way around here. Wiggity, wiggity, wiggity. What name are we getting here? Prospect Park. Excellent. I'll put in loads of like other little things to try and increase the land value and stuff as well. So hopefully. So self-sufficient buildings. Just thinking about this. What have we got here? Organic and local project. That's only for the smaller buildings, isn't it? So I don't think we're going to do that. What I don't have is any offices. And we have a little bit of commercial need. And wow. Wow. Biffa, what are you doing? What are you doing? We do not want anything like that at all on here. This one can be fine. We'll go back with that. So I'm just thinking some offices. We'll squeeze a couple of those in. It's probably in the middle here. Sorry, people that were just about to move in. So we'll take all of that, apart from these, again. And then maybe some... Oh, we'll just mix them in with the houses. Some there, some there. And we've got a nice little spattering around the place. Okay, let's get this to grow in and see how it all looks. So we're getting European houses coming. They're probably all going to disappear now. Yoicks. And then hopefully we're going to probably need to keep an eye on our needs as we go along. I'm hoping the electricity is going to sort of jump across and give us what we need. Let's just come across here. I'm trying to find somewhere I can go in and actually get some electricity without destroying things. Yep, still going. Oh, okay, we'll go down here. There we go. Excellent. That will do. Probably can actually delete those ones in there. Whoa, hey, oh, whoa, hold on a minute. Are they now going to have a problem with electricity? Maybe not. It should be fine. It should be fine. Okay, so it looks like we've already filled our needs. Let's pop those in there. I suppose if I left click, that might help. When I say needs, I mean demand. Do you know what? My head is just all over the place today. A lot of things going on. And it's just one of those days. Why are these popping in? Oh, now we're getting these. I love these buildings. These are really, really nice. I think some of these green ones are some of my favorite buildings in the game with the nice wooden texture on them. They look really, really nice. Traffic going okay. No complaints. Let's check overall. Up to 40,000. So if we can just hit the traffic limit that we need. Yeah, this is okay, isn't it? Look, this is okay. This is everybody moving in. No, this is everybody leaving over here and struggling. So they actually need another way to get in and out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give them another way out because I've badly built this. See, this is the way you play. When it's a... I'm going to go here. I'm going to come all the way down to here. And then we're going to do this. When it's a scenario, things never sort of go like they normally would. You know, everything's got to look nice. Everything's got to be perfectly coiffed and really cool and all the rest of it. When it's a scenario, it's like we're on a time limit here. You've got to get it done. So let's do that for going in and out of there. So hopefully that'll ease this a bit because this is a problem. If it doesn't, what we'll end up doing is putting a little roundabout or some sort of junction in there. That'll be fine. 40,000. What are we up to? 126. I mean, we're on the cusp, aren't we, of doing this, I would say. Why are there all of these European houses down there? Did I not put my zone? Did I not put the thing on here? Let's have a look on here. Yeah, it's there. Oh, I know. These are commercial. So they're just going to come in with whatever they like. What we could also do, if we jump into Prospect Park and go to policies for just this area, tax relief for high density residential. So that knocks off a couple of %, makes this more of a nice place to live. And that one, and then overall, if we escape out of that, there we go. So now we're city policies. Oh, we've done these ones already. Yeah, something else we could do is put more bike lanes and things in, but we haven't really sort of done that, have we? So it is just a case of waiting for this to fill up and hoping. Yeah, that is not too bad. This is still, this merging thing is a bit of a pain in the neck. I'm wondering if, why don't we have give way signs? If I put a stop there, they just ignore it and go anyway. You're great. I love it. You're absolutely fantastic. That is really helpful. What we need is another lane over here, which if we had, see, it's because I've used these two-way flipping things. If we had two-way 3 lanes, we'd be okay. I'm just going to pause a sec because I'm just going to try something here. So if we go for the normal highway, so if I went, would this even work? Would this even work? Yeah, you see, I'm never going to get that. What I was going to do was add that there. So you've got 3 lanes coming that way. And then go this one way, highway with sound barriers, 2 lane, yeah. And then add this one, like here. Well, they still like to go around there, don't they? But it gives you like the extra lane to come across there. There's better ways of doing this, I'm sure. But they still like cut across. So it's like, what is even the point? And they're still going to turn around there. Oh, just fine. Whatever. I don't care. Just do your weird flipping stupid stuff because I'm not using mods. Whatever. I'm going to come back to the traffic once all of this has grown in. Oh, I'll tell you what we don't have in here. Is metro or anything like that, which will be this one. Could we, so we've got the loop we did and then we connected it to the main one, didn't we? That's fine. I'm gonna do a similar idea. We're gonna have metro, so that's gonna connect there. This one's gonna be a double going to have that one there. And then we're going to have another one up the side here. It's like overkill, but we're going overkill because I want to make this work. Enjoy the curves. And then if we pause a sec, because I don't want everything to disappear, we're then going to take this one out here, and we're going to just hook these two up together. There we go, and we go back to here. That should run, and then what we should be able to do once that's going, because they can then get on here. They can. Oh yeah. Let's do this, this, and this. I'll tell you what, it's like when you're doing any sort of scenario, anything that's got the speed, you know, in the back of my mind, it's like, there it goes, working. Can't mess up, gotta go quick. There we go, and there we go. It's just like suddenly the adrenaline kicks in, and it's just you've got to keep moving, you know, you can't stop. Because I'm just thinking this clock is ticking down. I mean, we're okay. I can't really complain, to be honest. I'm going to take this out because that's a bit weird. Just add a few offices sort of spotted around the place because we need some. Got this little industrial need. I mean, one of the other things which probably isn't going to help is we don't have much normal industry. So if we look at this one, importing goods. So we're not making many goods. We are importing all the goods to everywhere because we're not making them ourselves. 74%. Yeah, that's doable. What the heck? I think this is mainly just everybody moving in. It sort of goes like this, doesn't it? And everything goes nuts. Oh, we had this little connection here I deleted. When did I delete that? Was that because I was messing around with this road, wasn't I? Completely forgot. Please come off there and don't go around all the other way. That would be... Whoa, jumpy game. That would be much, much better. What we could even do here is... Anybody coming up here that wants to connect into there can do, and then everybody coming down here that wants to like skip that can come off there and go around there. This is just getting worse, isn't it? So how are we doing over here? So this side with the wall to wall we ended up with 4,500. This side we've got 2,500, so it's sort of getting there. I'm not going to change the style. 43,000 and we're still growing. So it literally is a case of getting more people in and then dealing with the traffic. Right, so I'm going to do the same thing. We can't buy any squares, can we? We've had this discussion before. No, we can't. Do I want to continue there or add some over here? I think, to be honest, because we've got this already built, adding some in here would just seem to me to be the natural way to go. So let me add in some more roads. Right, this area is done. I'm not quite sure what theme I'm going to go for on here. I've just popped all the services in. We've got water. Power is nearby. Should all be ready to go. What did it look? Pleasant. Oh, this would be a nice place to live. European Modern City Centre. I really want to just go for whatever we get. Let's just go for whatever we get. The normal sort of stuff. So I'm going to go for some high density in there with a couple of small shops there and there. We'll get some offices there, there, and there. And then I think the rest, we'll just get this. Zoink, zoink. Fill this all in. All of that down there. Just everything. I don't think the traffic is an issue in this area. It's just people getting in and out of the area. We'll come back to that. We're not going to worry about that bit too much. We've got lots of ways for them to get in and out. So I just want to get up to 50,000, but not run out of time. 141, and then we're going to have the biggest traffic fix you've ever seen in your entire life to get this thing to work. And now we've got another sort of thing going on here, haven't we? But what we're going to do is we're going to get this, and that's going to double up and connect to those two. Then we're going to have that. Then we're going to have that. And I think that is absolutely plenty. See, even when I'm trying to do these lines and make them all nice and straight and stuff, all I can hear in the back of my head is, we're running out of time, we're running out of time, got to get on, got to get on. It's just like that inbuilt rush. It's like when we did that Red Bull challenge. I'm pausing because I'm deleting things. I don't want stuff to despawn. That was just like non-stop manic panic. And like the panic challenges we've done, you know, they're same sort of thing. Yeah, I really want to just line this one up. And as I've paused, I feel like we can maybe just try a little bit better. There we go. So we'll get that going, and then we can add a clockwise and an anti-clockwise in here. I know I haven't changed the size of the metro trains on these lines, but they're only short lines anyway, so I think they'll be okay. Can we add another one there? So let's just double check how the ones in Prospect Park are doing. So that's going to be this one here, so not too many on there, and it's only put one on there. That's fine. So what I'm going to do is up any that have got just one, I will up it to 2 at least. The other ones, by the way, I don't think I mentioned this off camera just before we started. I went through all of my metro lines and bus lines and all that sort of thing, because I think it was the episode before where I just maxed it all out and said, oh, that'll be fine, no problem at all, and it was just far too many. So I think a lot of these are down to 1 because they just didn't need 1, but I always think 1 isn't enough. If you have 2, at least you've always got a train that's nearby, and the rest look down to 2 and 3. And even if we sort this by this one here, so there's not that many people waiting, and by the time that gets round, this is almost round. So, you know, we're doing okay. Back over to here. Yeah, people are coming in. A little bit of industry. Not too bad. 45,000. I think any minute now we are going to hit the 50,000. We've got a university over here, but it's not getting the power. So I am going to reinstate this power line until the power jumps. Boink. There we go. So people can get in to the university. We need more power. Let us just skedaddly do over here. Could I fit another one of those in? Probably not. We've got all this space over here. Let's just make use of this little space. We're constantly in the daytime, so I'm not overly concerned, but I'm going to use the things that we've been using before because I like those. We see the nice big long straight road there. Oh, auto saving. I feel like I really need a big gulp of tea to get us through this. 65,000. So I can add 2 of these on. Absolutely no problem at all. And that'll take us up. No pollution. I think these got no pollution. Yeah, pollution 0. Noise, it's all the way over there, so it's fine. Excellente. Oh, here we go. About to hit the 50,000. Let's speed it up a bit. Any second now. And then literally all that's going to be left is sorting the traffic, which I say all that's going to be left. Our traffic at the minute is 73%, 50,000. We've done it. So we've done this one and this one. So now it's this one. How the heck are we going to shave another 10%, 11% off of our traffic in the amount of weeks that we've got left? Mamma mia. Right, so I'm looking at this roundabout over here, and if we just use our in-game tool and just pick this here, we can see so many are coming off, and just it looks like they're coming off and going straight back on again instead of going over here. So I was just, we'll pause that a sec while we're fiddling around in the menu, looking at this. So speed 100 on the two-way highway, which is good. The slip lane speed 80. And then, of course, the roundabout is whatever speed that is again, which would be 100, wouldn't it? Because it's the highway. Yeah. So what I'm going to do, I want to downgrade some of these so they don't... let's have a look. What have we got? Have that higher speed. I mean, if we did 2-lane here... that would be good for getting off, and we'll do 2-lane there. Getting off onto the highway is what I meant. So we'll do that. So that adds like a 40, and I've done it on both sides, even though it's only the top one. And what we could do is we have 3-lane one-way roads, is then change all of this to those. We should make that 40 as well. Just double checking there's no weird traffic lights and things. If we do it this way, actually, it'll be easy to see. No. So what we should see is less people coming off and clogging all of this up. So they need to stop, they need to stop, just to let people on here go. Which means there's less people coming on here and causing all these issues, which should be good. And then we've got people doing stupid turny roundy stuff there. It's just like, can't they go up the roundabout and out? Like any normal human being. Come on, folks. Yeah, I don't think the stop signs are actually helping me. I'm going to turn those off again. It's like they should, but they're not. because then it's making this all back up, which is a little bit annoying, I have to say. And unfortunately, you've got all these people coming up here that then want to get round to over here, which, see, this is now all backing up down. Oh, I bet it was like worse than before. 71%. Good gravy. Right, I was going to let this run for a minute, and we'll just see whether that makes much of a difference. Yeah, I've just changed this roundabout up a little bit here. Two-way highway, two-lane highway, one lane going in each direction. No, it's this one I want. And we'll get our lane mathematics in here as well. Hopefully we can upgrade all of those. Yeah. So separating these out now means we're not getting any of the hawky-walkies switching across there type malarkey we were getting before. And everybody can move in and out a lot better. Let's just pop in this one here. Can I get this to squeak out the side there? Just and connect to there. Yeah, there we go. We just had that extra little thing across there. Which means people are going to cut across now, look. Because I've done that. Do you know what will be better? Instead of that, is if we just have this come out of here, look. Come on, you can do it, game. You can do it. I know you're up in the air and it's a tunnel, but just try. What I'm trying to do is help you. Okay, we'll go here then. There we go. Excellent. So we still get the traffic there, but so why do they need to change lanes to get away from this? It's like you don't need to do that. You can just keep going. Keep going. Go on, you can do it. Just keep going. No, go on. Just don't switch. If I deleted that and just put in this straight from there to there, would it remove the bit in the middle? It's still there, but now they're not doing it. What the heck, game? What the heck? What are we at? 71%. Okay. Right, I am going to pause right there. We have left 80 weeks, 50 and 80 weeks. We've done everything apart from the traffic. What do you think we should do? Let me show you the mass transit that we've got. So overall, we've got our nice hub over here, which has taken thousands of people in and out of our city all over the place. We don't have buses, but we've got lots of metro cover, which I think is covering a lot of things. We've got cargo to come in and out in various spots around the city, and one sort of train that just goes up and down to try and encourage people to use that. What do you think we should go for next? I'll be very interested to hear. Let me know in the comments below any suggestions on vanilla junctions that work well within limited space. This one here, lots of space, was able to do it. It sort of helped. But of course, these people coming up here that want to go over there, a little bit more difficult. Here, not much space at all. So let me know any suggestions you've got, and we will implement those in the finale in the next episode. So in the meantime, if you enjoyed, please leave a like. Check out the next video on the screen as well, and I will see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.